It's that I slide down Las Vegas Boulevard too. It's some shit you slide down Las Vegas Boulevard too. It's some shit I slide down Las Vegas Boulevard too. Let me take you down Bonnieville to the BTC. On a bus in Vegas, you'll see some shit you won't believe. We got a Hollywood too, the top of Lake Mead. Couple big houses, still privatized streets. I ain't rolled down Betty since my pops been deceased. Used to hoop with little bros at the Martin Luther King. On Civic Center, stopping, get some dollars from the D's. Remember being in that food for less than 14. Remember food stamps, it wasn't called EBT. Texas buffet for the brunch, all you can eat.
What you don't know about me. That's going to be the title. It's on the Facebook and on the YouTube. I'm going to stream live right now. I don't see the video. I don't think the video went on. I know I'm live, but I'm trying to get it right. What's up, folks? Just trying to see the work that was done and trying to show some people about the work. Check out my video while I'm going live. What's up, folks out there in the land? Let's see if we got it. Let's see if we got it. Because it's not.
Watch the fireworks from the drive across the street. That's when Auntie Michelle stayed in the bunch of suites. It's more to the boulevard than what you see on TV. Craps tables and aces more than a slot machine. King Louis and Ace to celebrate, I made it out the streets. But you know the vague mean a lot to me. I slide down Las Vegas Boulevard too. It's that I slide down Las Vegas Boulevard too. It's some shit you slide down Las Vegas Boulevard too. It's some shit I slide down Las Vegas Boulevard too. 15th to Fremont at the market. Fish with the shrimp and the fries, can't find no parking. City of the bright lights is different after dark here. Take you to Container Park, maybe we can start there. Love for a city, I could swear I found my heart in. Raised in the desert, so the park was like the beach. Lorenzi on Sunday, grandma barbecued on weekends. Shopping in the Rancho was just a swap meet kid. I feel Vegas when I pass by the Allegiant. Section 8, baby, but we still live decent. When we talk about the 7, they don't even know the meaning. Pimps and prostitutes like birds and the bees here. Crippin' down Owens, you might see a couple fiends near. It ain't always what it seems here. But you can wake up in a dream here, or you can wake up in your dreams dead. Las Vegas Boulevard, I turn a broke man to rich. I slide down Las Vegas Boulevard too. It's that I slide down Las Vegas Boulevard too. It's some shit you slide down Las Vegas Boulevard too. It's some shit I slide down Las Vegas Boulevard too. Let me take you down Bonnieville to the BTC. On a bus in Vegas, you'll see some shit you won't believe. We got a Hollywood too, the top of Lake Mead. Couple big houses, still privatized streets. I ain't rolled down Betty since my pops been deceased. Used to hoop with little bros at the Martin Luther King. On Civic Center, stopping, get some dollars from the D's. Remember being in that food for less than 14. Remember food stamps, it wasn't called EBT. Texas buffet for the brunch, all you can eat. Used to watch the fireworks from the drive across the street. That's when Auntie Michelle stayed in a bunch of suites. It's more to the boulevard than what you see on TV. Craps tables tables and aces more than a slot machine. King Louis and Ace to celebrate, I made it out the streets. But you know the vague mean a lot to me. Slide down Las Vegas
The
Boulevard.
vague mean a lot to me.
It's that I
This shit outside down Las Vegas Boulevard too. What's up, folks? What's happening? What's going on? Been a long time. We're getting the channels mixed up, so I'm trying to get this on the right channel. So I know I got like quite a few channels out there, and this is one of the channels that it's on. So this is what, this is the channel that we're on. Self-awareness, self-credibility, self-growth, self-worth. Take your time, make the right moves. It's just like a chess game. You can't make no bad moves. You got to make all good moves in order to win. When you make a bad move, it sets you back. You got to start all over again. Try and continue to keep stepping up. Sometimes the step that you step up may not be as soon as you wanted to, but wait until it's time to step up. You have to be patient. You have to wait on the spiritual, that ram that come through. You got to wait. You got to see that third eye, and that third eye got to come, and you got to see everything. So you got to make sure that when you doing what you're doing, if you want to be successful, you have to lock in. A lot of things you have to sacrifice, so many things you have to cut out. And I'm talking to all of the folks out there, everybody that want to be successful and do things. There's a lot of people that got regular jobs that can't do anything because most of the time they're at work all day long. When they get off, they tired. They only got 2 days off. Those 2 days they really want to rest because they didn't put their body through so much stuff. They didn't put their body through hell over hot water, you know what I mean? But just being focus, seeing the whole vision, mapping out your plan, and make it make sense. Make it make sense. There's a lot of people has done that, and then there's a lot of people have been knocked down. There's a lot of people have gotten fed by like their whole life and everything was sponsored by somebody else, which made them rich, which made them put out there. And then at any given time, that sponsor could just cut it off and take it all away. So if someone sponsors someone, millions or billions or trillions of dollars, and then they just cut it all off and take it away from you overnight, you've seen that happen several times. Is when people want to go out there and be silly. Malcolm X said once upon a time, a man that's sober is a man that's dangerous. They don't care about a person that's not sober. They don't care about a person that's drunk, that's full of the influence. They don't care about a person like that because they know that person's not going to do any harm to them. The person they're worried about is the person that's going to think on how to conquer and get on top. And the people that are quiet that you're not seeing that are making moves, they move in silence. And that silent, when it explodes, it's going to explode. When the world gets to where it's going to get to, all of these things are just part of the things that's in the plan. These are things that are happening. All the things that y'all seeing is happening in the world today is all part of the plan. This plan, everything is going to explode. It's going to erupt, and the truth is going to be. You're going to see the truth. It's going to unveil itself. But most people are slaves and brainwashed. And nothing you could tell them to change their mind. They're going to be on the wrong side of the field all the time. But the ones that are woke, the ones that are conscious, the ones that know, those are the ones that are going to be part of the movement. This movement that we're doing, it's everybody got to be a part of it. Not just one person. You can't sit back and watch me do it. I can't do it. We need everybody to be able to be on this movement. We got the vague movements. If you haven't started that page or you haven't, been on that page, you haven't friend that page, the vague movement, make sure you friend that page. Make sure you get in that group. Make sure that you be a part of that group if you really want to see some things. We got a lot of things that's popping. Las Vegas is the place to be. Also, my book, the movie, the podcast. Hey, I also want to give a shout out to Ricky Cooper, who's going to do my show. I also talked to my man Bill Haney, who's going to do my show. Give a shout out to my man Brady Wells and Ewell Wells for doing a magnificent job over at Mariposa. Also, my man Devin and Tony. Man, y'all keep the good work up. I know I'm always welcome, and I know I'm always I'm in the building. But listen, keep it going, keep it popping. You know, all the things that I've done in the history of Las Vegas. If you do your research, you check out the hair shows, the basketball, the football, the coaching. I've been in several different arenas doing a lot of different things, hanging out with the politicians. I've done a lot, so I'm still here, and I'm still active. I'm still making moves. I'm still in the process of getting what I'm coming for, to be on top. That's what I'm getting, and I'm going to get it. And anybody getting away is getting ran over. Full-fledged. Yeah. Ran over. So listen, make sure y'all tune into the Michael Elliott Show on YouTube. Tune into this show, The Vague. Also, The Vague has 2 different channels. You can watch different things on 2 different channels. Just flip back and forth. It's just like Disney got all the channels. The Vague, we got all the channels. So lock in, people. A lot of people, they like to watch. They don't like to comment. They don't like to like. They don't want people to see them interacting with me. I only suspect that because I'd see a person out in public and they tell me, "Oh man, I've seen everything you did," but I've never seen them leave a comment. I've never seen them leave a like. But I've seen them in public and they talk to me about the whole entire show. I mean, they watched the show, but they didn't get a chance to like it, or they didn't get a chance to comment, or they don't want people to know that they're associated with me. Or they can't say I don't like things and I don't leave comments. That's that right there is that's come on now, stop it with that. Play your cards right. Pull your pants up and be a man. You know, step up and be that woman. Quit fooling yourself. Quit fooling yourself. Hey, we'll be back later on this evening. This is just a test to make sure that we're getting what we putting out to do. This is just a test. And we're going to see how the tests work. And also, make sure y'all go out and vote because they say it makes a lot of sense to vote. They say people vote. Me personally, I will go vote. But I don't see anybody that votes that their vote is really counting. I know they say, well, why people died? I know people going to say that. I know. Listen. We're not in that voting room. We're not when they counting them ballots that's coming from all over the world. We're not in there. We're not nowhere in the vicinity of seeing them count these ballots and them put them together. We've been hearing so much about this cheating and this, false and all of this crazy things. You have to use your own mind sometimes. Has voting really ever counted? Have voting ever did what it's supposed to do? Are we really voting? Or do they already have the man picked or the woman picked? And we just making it look good. You have to think about things like that. I mean, there's a lot that goes on with this voting, the rights. There's so much that take place. You really have to know deep down inside who's really got your back, who's really for you. And right now, I just want to go and just relax. Listening to the Democrats, listening to the Republicans, listening to the Congress, listening to the government. We listening to so many people. And there's so much racist in the world and even in those groups. Everybody has a little bit of racism in them, and some people have it in them because of the way that they were treated. They're just kind of regurgitating, feeding it back to the person, they know that person don't like them, so they feel some kind of way, so they have to, do it like that. But some people just really don't like the brown skin, the dark skin, the black people. Some people just think that these people shouldn't exist. They don't mean anything. How do you think that make us feel? a person that's black, a person that's African American, a person that's brown, a person that's indigenous, how do you think that make us feel that y'all don't think that we are nobody? We spit, piss, shit just like everybody else. Think about it. Why be racist? What are you protecting? What are you trying to stop a person from doing? To conquer something, it took people to kill people. To conquer something, it took people to wipe out people, wipe out land, wipe out a lot of different things to conquer things, to put things in perspective the way they are today. But everybody don't agree with that. Everybody don't. But is that the way it go? Is that the way you want people to act? Is that how everybody should start, jumping the gun and doing what they're supposed to do? What if that happens? Black people need to get reparations. And they need to change things and make things right so that we can get what we deserve. Just like any other race has gotten what they got. To be afraid is to be a coward. Someone that'll stand up and be right and do what's right is a hero. Think about it. Like I said, this is just a test. We're trying to test the sound and its quality and things like that for the show to get ready to get started back. And we definitely want everybody to tune in, let everybody know to tune in, to check out the show. This show is just really this show, I'm really testing out a lot of different things with sound quality and things like that. So let's see what we came up with. Hey, hit like, subscribe. Hey, share this.